Right, yeah.
Until he grows.
The thing is, though, is if they're so rare, how come you always see pictures of two-headed snakes, though?
If they're rare?
If they're rare, I'm like, maybe not so rare. I don't know. Anyway, something that's been rare for us here lately has been rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday we had that slight chance. Good transition, huh? From rare to the rare.
Segue.
Yeah, we're talking about chances for rainfall today. Yesterday just didn't happen today. We do have that.
Robin Davis will be joining us here in the studio to give us some tips on grilling out for Memorial Day. You can already smell those charcoals burning.
That's the best thing is when she comes to visit, get a free snack. All right. Also taking a look at weather around the region.
This morning we've had a two-headed snake and now we have a two-headed bobblehead.
Two-headed bobblehead and thousands of people lining up for A, the two-headed bobblehead, and B, going to blows over flip-flops.
Yeah. There we go.
Active weekend here in the news.
Active Memorial Day weekend.
It definitely is. Going to talk a little bit about weather. Active, it's starting to get a little more active as we make our way through the day today. Chances are looking a little better for some rainfall. In fact, we've already got some around the region, but things are looking very nice. Currently over the top of downtown Columbus, we've got the cloud cover in place for rain, but this isn't the rain-making variety of clouds. Too high up in the altitudes right now. If it lowers down, thickens up, that's when we start looking for better chances. Current temperature is sitting at 67 degrees. Winds totally calm for now. If we do manage to spit out a few thunderstorms later on today, could be seeing those winds pick up within the thunderstorms. But notice today, we've got the Doppler 10 looking a little different than it did yesterday, where it was totally clear. Today, you look up to the north in the Great Lakes region, you see a little bit of rainfall activity there. You see a little up into the western portions of Pennsylvania, and then well down to the south as well. The stuff down to the south is kind of the big deal, but that could potentially change everything for us as we push into the late afternoon today. Until we get there, though, here's how we're starting the day off. It is dry right now, no rainfall as of yet. Cloudy, a little muggy, 67 degrees right here in Columbus. So a good start to the day. I mean, get outside, spend a little time out there. It's pleasant. 61 degrees for folks heading outside in Zanesville, Mansfield. You've got 62. Findlay at 64, matching up with Portsmouth. Now notice the difference on the map today. Yesterday, these were all in the 50s up here to the north, and then we were all in the 60s, a good 10-degree difference down to the south. And that's because we had two different air masses that were split right over the top of central Ohio. Today, the cooler air mass is well up to the north. So we've got some movement in the atmosphere. We're starting to slip into the warmer and more moist portion of the air mass to the south. The cooler and drier air is still up to the north. And it's that difference between these two air masses that really begins to develop your chances for a little bit of rainfall. We can see that already taking place up here to the north. There's our cool air up in Canada, our more moist air pushing up into southern Michigan, getting those showers there. And then more showers being pumped up from deep down in the south. That Mississippi River Valley low pressure system, there it is, big red L on the map, that's driving air up from the south, pushing it in our direction. And you think down south, you think warmer, but you also think more humid, right? Well, that muggy air pushing up in our direction. And fuel for potential showers and storms is warmth and moisture. Well, we've definitely got that pumping up from the south. That collides with a cooler air up out of Canada, and we get this boundary layer here that'll possibly spur off a few of these showers. Now, that's the thing. We talk about all the dynamics behind it, and then by the time we get down to it, it's possibly a chance for some of those showers. The Futurecast drops it down like this. We've got all the cloud cover in place. We push toward the afternoon hours. Here we are, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and notice that these are kind of widespread, not very well organized. You can see some potential way out to the east, some potential well out to the west, just a slight chance here and there around central Ohio. The colors in green mean just a slight chance. The colors in yellow show a more moderate chance for seeing some of that rainfall. And it's just really haphazard. With the lack of organization here, we're just going to call it a slight chance for getting some of that rainfall to develop, especially into the afternoon hours. And by Monday, things are actually looking quite a bit better. That's tomorrow for Memorial Day, so those activities are going to be great. Today, just carry an umbrella just in case, but don't cancel any plans. 82 degrees, it's going to be a nice one with that slight chance for a few showers. If we do get them, they'll taper off early tonight. We'll drop off to 60 degrees by early morning tomorrow. For the rest of your Memorial Day forecast, clearer, drier, a little bit cooler, 76 degrees. If we do see any chance for rain showers tomorrow for Memorial Day, probably not going to show up until later on toward the evening hours. So you're good to go for the day tomorrow on Memorial Day. All the activities looking A-OK. Another chance for rainfall as we make our way into Tuesday, Angela.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Carlos.
Back in Columbus, the new police chief wants to hear from you. Chief Walter Distelzweig is hosting a series of community meetings to gather input on issues affecting Columbus neighborhoods. The first is this coming Wednesday for East Columbus residents, but there are 3 more around the city for the West, South, and North Columbus neighborhoods. All meetings will run from 6 until 8 p.m. Another case of the H1N1 virus confirmed in Ohio. This time, it's the first case confirmed in Clark County. The Springfield News-Sun reports a 15-year-old high school student has the illness. They report the teen had not traveled to Mexico. The teen is said to be recovering at home. And that marks the 16th case of H1N1 in the state of Ohio since the outbreak started in late April. 7 of those cases are here in Franklin County. 6 of those are connected to Ohio State University. 4 students living in dorms, a student who lives off campus, and an employee who works at OSU Medical Center. Angela. A New York City game store is back open this Sunday after it was invaded by bees. Thousands of bees. They swarmed outside the store on Saturday, trapping employees and customers inside for hours. People passing by said that it was a shocking sight.
When I got here, it was already like 1,000 bees in there. But then they came out, there were more. They were like in a pack.
Before emergency crews arrived, one person lured some of the bees into a box without getting stung. Eventually, a bee specialist, here he is, showed up in protective gear and used the scent of a queen bee to collect the rest. And the bees were then taken to hives.